Hey everybody, this is Scotty here at Southern Off-Road. We'll take a second to talk to you guys about an upcoming project on this Ford Bronco. It's a 1991 Ford Bronco, Eddie Bauer edition. We did a quote for this particular project about a year ago, but recently the customer came in, we made some changes to the project, and he's ready to get this thing going. So, first thing we do is going to go out and road test the truck, which we've already done, kind of get a base health report on the truck itself. When we got an older vehicle like this that has some age and mileage on it, we want to kind of go over ball joints, tie rod ends, bushings, all these kinds of things, and make sure the things that are not going to be affected by the modifications we're doing are in good shape. So when we get the truck completed, drives correctly on the highway, it handles like it's supposed to, those kinds of things. But you can kind of give you a quick list of what all we're going to be doing to it. As far as the suspension and steering, that kind of stuff, we're doing a BDS system, 6-inch lift with radius arms. We had originally talked about potentially doing maybe a Solo Motorsports or Desolate Motorsports setup, but we quoted those things out, and that was outside the full budget on the project. So we opted to do the 6-inch BDS kit. We're also going to do, when we get the truck completed, the suspension lift on and completed, all the radius arm and pivot brackets, those kinds of things are all going to be spot welded in place to make sure they stay, because they're bolted from the factory, or riveted in from the factory, excuse me. Then you bolt a new set in when you do these BDS kits. And just for longevity purposes and all, we recommend that you stitch weld them in a couple different places to make sure those brackets stay in place. We're also going to pressure wash underneath. There's some residue, some oil, that kind of thing, some leaks from years of use that's underneath. We're going to pressure wash, degrease everything before we get started so it's nice and clean with all those new components under there. We'll touch up the frame in areas, black it back out. Wheels and tires, I believe we're doing a 15-inch Mickey Thompson Classic 3. We're also going to do some 35-inch BFG tires. I'm going to do a re-gear down to 456s. There's a ton of things on the project list. Those are just the main things I can think of right off the top of my head. But I want to get some before shots of the truck before we got started. And then we'll do some still shots of the progress, me and May, while it's in the shop, and then we'll do a final video when we get the truck done. So follow along with us as we build this Bronco up.